In this lecture, we'll implement the order facade class. To do that, right click on the package, create a new class, call it order facade, finish. Double click to maximize. Method is public void process the entire order for us. This method will have all the logic that we have right now in the client class or the test class. So you can cut it from here, whatever you have in the main method, go back to order facade, paste it. Instead of hard coding the values here like this process order method can receive these parameters from the client application: string name, int quantity, and then it uses all these methods in the order processor. All the logic will live in one place. So instead of MacBook here, name, and instead of 3, use the quantity. Even when we check the stock, we can pass in the quantity. If you want to update that, you can do that as well. Check the stock for the product and the given quantity. Right now it only uses the name, which is fine. Now go to test. This guy now uses the order facade. New order facade. Hit Ctrl+1, assign statement to a new local variable, call it facade. Facade dot process order, the name of the product, which is MacBook, and the quantity is 3. See how simple the client code now is. Instead of repeating the same logic across the clients and making multiple calls to the same instance. If it is a network call, then it is very expensive. That is where facade is very powerful, and that is where it was introduced initially. The client code becomes much simpler, and they will use the facade instead of directly using the order processor. Let's run it. Right click, run as Java application. The output still remains the same. That is the power of facade pattern. It need not always be the same class. In this case, the order facade just uses this order processor class, but it can be a facade for multiple classes as well. If we have multiple classes in the application that have different logic and we want to have a facade on top of it, that can also be done. It will hide the entire logic from the client.